This is the part 2 of chapter 6.3. Let's go. All right, this is number 59. So if your measure is negative 60 degrees, that means that your reference angle is going to be 60 degrees. So what you need to do is go ahead and write down the ratios of all three sides. So you got x equals to 1, you got y equals to negative square root 3, and you got r equals to 2, knowing that sine is y over r, so that equals to negative square root 3 over 2. For number 60, the angle is negative 30 degrees. That means the reference angle is positive 30 degrees. So I'll just go ahead and write down all three sides. So we got x equals to square root 3, and we got y equals to negative 1, and we got r equals to 2. So for cosine, it's going to be x over r, which means that we have square root 3 over 2 as our ratio. So for number 66, we have our theta equals to negative 270 degrees. So that means you have to go clockwise, and then you're going to have your terminal side on the positive y-axis. So make sure you guys dot a point on the unit circle. You're going to have your x equals to 0 and y equals to positive 1, and you have your r equals to 1. So knowing that the cosine is x over r, so x is 0, r is 1, so the cosine negative 270 degrees is going to be 0. Okay, so this is number 76. So we got our theta equals to negative pi over 3, so that means that this is going to be negative 60 degrees. That's giving you the reference angle equals to positive 60 degrees. So this is giving you x equals to 1, y equals to negative square root 3, and r equals to 2. And you know that cosecant is r over y, which means that you have 2 over negative square root 3. In order to rationalize it, you just multiply by rad 3 over rad 3. So your ratio, after you rationalize it, it's going to be 2 square root 3 over negative 3. Okay, so this is number 78. So you see that the measures are 18 degrees, so we can just work on one triangle. And with the reference angle equals to 18 degrees, you have x, y, and r, knowing that the secant square is 1 over x squared, and your tangent, so you're going to subtract y squared over x squared. Now we're going to go ahead and combine the fractions. So we got 1 minus y squared over x squared. Okay, so knowing that the x squared plus y squared equals to 1, if you subtract y squared on both sides, you got x squared equals to 1 minus y squared. So this is basically equal to x squared. So now you have x squared over x squared, and this is going to equal to 1. For number 80, we have the theta equals to 10 degrees. That means we can just work on one triangle only. We got the x and y and r. So knowing that the tangent is y over x, and you're going to multiply that by cotangent, that's x over y. We can simplify the y and y, x and x, everything just becomes 1. So you're going to simplify to 1. For number 82, so we're working with just one triangle. You see that everything is 20 degrees. So you can rewrite that cotangent is x over y, and you know that cosine is x and sine is y, so we have another x over y. So your answer is going to be 0. For number 84, we got one measure that's 200 degrees, another one is 20 degrees, and both measures have the same measure for the reference angles, which means that we can just focus on using the x, y, and r instead of the values of the ratio to solve this problem. So first of all, tangent 200 degrees is going to equal to negative y over negative x. And then cotangent 20 degrees is going to be x over y. So you multiply each other, you're going to get 1. Pi over 18 is negative 10 degrees, and 37 pi over 18 is 370 degrees. And both of them has got the same reference angles. So you can write secant equals to r over x and multiply by cosine, that's x over r. You can cancel out the r, x, and x. So this is equal to 1. For number 88, we got the negative 430 degrees and the negative 70 degrees. They are coterminal angles, so they have the same terminal side. So we can put negative 70 and the negative 430 here sharing the same terminal side. And with the 70 degrees, it's right here. All three angles, they have the same reference angle. So for sine 70 degrees, we can write y over, and then cosine negative 430 is going to be x, and plus tangent negative 70 is going to be negative y over x. Your expression is simplified to 0. Yep, this is it. Peace out.